Like, how do we even start to make up these rules for ourselves and what our roles should be and what they should look like?
Honestly, I would say how they start is for a lot of my clients in the workplace, because a lot of them do start off in a career before they enter entrepreneurship, and it's what were they rewarded for. So what were you
Yeah.
rewarded for in the workplace, but also in your family, like what was celebrated.
Oh, okay. Yup.
Yeah, what was celebrated and what was told to you a lot. So they're called success scripts. What did they tell you as a kid growing up? Oh, you see that person, they're successful because. And if you want to be successful, you need to work hard, you know, like don't talk as much,
Yeah.
like do like what all these other things that we've inherited, but we've never investigated over time.
Wow.
They build up, man. Like you get in your 30s and your 40s, and so like you have heard scripts, you have created rules, you've made up roles. Like how people define roles is I don't want to say it's wild to me. I get it. But it's also like you look at someone, I know y'all been okay, y'all worked in a workplace, right? And someone has a role and a title and they act a certain way that their job description does not say. Like that's not a part of your job. Why are you operating outside of your
Yes,
scope?
especially the ones that like make it their job. Like, you have a job you're neglecting right now.
Yo,
Actually, go to that.
stay in your lane. What are you doing? Like, so sometimes that's what I see when I'm like, oh, okay, that's what you, all right. How do we get there though?
Yeah.
Well, let's figure that out. You feel like, oh, that's
Yeah.
tethered together for you. It's not something, separate. And it's like, okay, what do you look like in that role? So I feel like I have to cut parts of myself off to be a manager, let's just say, in a workplace. And it's like, no, you get to
Mhm.
manage the way you would manage and still do your job description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. It makes me think about the first time that I realized that I actually didn't want the role at my job that I thought that I wanted, and how I felt two things. Part of me felt threatened by it
Mm,
because it felt like it was the path that I was supposed to take. Like, you're supposed to go from being an associate to being a supervisor to being a manager
yeah.
to being a store manager. And I was thinking, I'm going on this management track, and I thought about how much I enjoy management in some aspects, and then there's other aspects that I do not like. Like, and it is not suited for me either. It's not even just a I don't like it, but it's my job. It's a no. Y'all don't want me to have to be the person doing this, because at some point the mask is gonna go away. I'm not gonna have this mask on no more, and it's gonna be bad. And so, realizing that, like, and not and taking it in and feeling conflicted by it, like, there's a part of me that felt relief, but again, like, a part of me felt threatened, because it was like, this is what you're supposed to do, and this is how you're supposed to escalate and elevate in this company, and this is what success in this career field in this industry looks like. And ultimately, it's what I felt like I had to do to get to the place that I really wanted to be at. I was trying to find the path to get to what I really wanted. And it wasn't until I had a conversation with someone who was actually in a role that the company just completely made up. Like, this role did not exist
Yeah.
like 2 years ago. This person basically created their own job at the corporate level. And when I realized, oh, wait, you can do that? Like, you can make something up? That to me was my first taste in not in dropping the rules that I felt like existed in order for me to go up in the company. And so it makes me wonder, are those like similar revelations that you are helping women to understand about themselves? Because I can only imagine, how many people may have had like those same opportunities to see that and not acknowledge that, oh, this is not actually what I wanted. This is not actually what was happening.